Thanks for staying with us. Now, you're looking for the perfect treat for your family this midterm break?
Well, Edward Hayden is here with a delicious raspberry and yogurt cheesecake, Edward.
I thought I was the midterm
You
treat
are
there
the
for the
treat.
minute.
The midterm treat.
My friend has started quoting you to me. .com the bomb. That's all she would say. How's .com the bomb doing?
She'd get a little tablet now. It would get her out of that.
What are we doing? How are we starting?
Well, listen, I'm going to make a gorgeous cheesecake this morning because I was saying to Alan a few minutes ago, it is midterm and kind of families are looking for kind of that more lazy sort of thing and always something sweet in the fridge. So this is a really, really nice and simple cheesecake. It's raspberry and yogurt. So what I've got is I've got my biscuits. These are just some digestive biscuits which I've just crushed. I like to leave a few little bits and pieces in them for a bit of textural interest.
How many digestive biscuits are
I
in
have
there?
400 grams of digestive
What's that? Is
biscuits
that a packet
there.
now?
14 ounces. It's a packet and a bit. It's
Okay.
a packet and a bit, yeah. So pop in the melted butter into that, and I'm literally just going to bring it together. People will note at home from the recipe, I like to have my base a little bit crumbly. So if people like that more rigid base, they can put in a little bit of extra butter into it. But you know the way sometimes when you get cheesecake, Myrren is saying she's after ODing on cheesecake at the weekend.
At the weekend.
But
does the
sometimes
mother make a nice cheesecake?
That was all. No, she wasn't making cheesecake. I was out for dinner. I had no wine, only cheesecake. That was it. That was very good.
absolutely.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
minute.
absolutely. The way she's able to say it with a straight face and everything. She's powerful. Now, as I said, you could put a bit more butter into it if you liked it. I like that crumblier base, so that sometimes you get them, they're very heavy and very firm. So pop all of that in. Now, what people can see is I've actually just taken a cheesecake ring. I've taken the bottom off of it. Just make sure that it is closed. That's really important for getting it out a little bit later on.
It would, wouldn't it? Because if it was open now,
it doesn't come out.
It'd be spilling all over
You'll
the
be
gaff.
spooning it from the tin. And then I've just got a little potato masher here, and I'm literally just going to press all of that biscuit base down, to kind of compound that in there. Now, meanwhile, then I'm just going to make my lovely base. So over here, what I've got is I've got some cream cheese, and I'm just going to mix that up and get that nice and light. Here I've got some raspberries. So I've taken some raspberries, just a little bit of water. It kind of looks like a big raspberry daiquiri or something this morning. But I've just taken some raspberries and I've just blitzed them with a little bit of water. And that is essentially that. And again, think of using lemon curd or think of using blackberries or something as well. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of my lovely Irish yogurts, Clonakilty. This morning I'm using the kind of the low-fat Greek-style yogurt, but you can interchange it a little bit as suits you with the low-fat or the full-fat. But I just love the low-fat Greek-style.
When they say that the Greek style is better for you, what does Greek style yogurt mean?
Isn't it funny? I just always think it works really nice in a kind of a sweet dessert, you know. So if I was making it into like a cheesecake or a mousse, I think there's just a kind of a lightness to it. And also,
Is that what Greek style means?
Yeah, and also with this.
No,
yeah.
He's like, natural yogurt, Greek style.
Yeah, of course. No, it has a lovely kind of acidity to it. There's a really nice sharp with the Greek.
So you still don't know?
To the Greek style yogurt.
Oh, nice. Big strip of
so
water.
Bold. So
and
bold.
do either of us know?
No, I'm asking.
We don't.
Are you at home? Do you know when they say Greek style, what does that mean?
Can I tell you about the raspberries?
Do tell us.
I'm going to put the raspberries in there, mix all of that in, and then I'm literally just going to pop that back onto the machine really nicely. And I'm just going to lighten that in. So give that a nice little mix, just like so. Now, again, as I said, the raspberries give you that really nice colour, OK? So you get a really good colour from that. And then what I've got is I have some of my jelly here. So I've just taken a little pack of jelly and I've melted that with a little bit of water. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in here just to get out the residual raspberries out of that. OK, give that a little swirl around. And you can see this lovely mixture here. I'm literally just going to pour that in. So I've said to you in the recipe to melt it, and then I won't say let it cool, but just let it kind of set for like 5 or 6 minutes, so it's not that red hot off the heat finish. Now, you can see this needs to be just mixed a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it up and I'm going to scrape it down. And you've got a lovely loose filling. And I think that's the thing about cheesecake. With me, I like it to be loose at this stage and let it set. So just make sure that you don't have it overly set.
How much
when
yogurt
it's going
did you actually put in?
I put in about 5 ounces there, 150 grams of the yogurt. But you can interchange it. You can kind of substitute up and down, so you can go a little bit more yogurt, a little bit less cream.
Do you want to know the difference?
So wish.
Oh, go on.
Greek has more protein.
There you have it.
More protein and, which we all know, Greek style yogurt, less sugar.
You'll be lepping out of your skin after that.
Less
and
sugar.
that's why I've used it with
So
this,
more
because
protein.
we've got the kind of the sweetness of the raspberries and the cream and the biscuits in there as well. So give that a nice kind of scrape down, pop it all in there, and then, as I said, what I would tend to do is just give it a little shake to level it out. So it should just need a little bit of a shake to level out like that. Pop it into the fridge, and then I've got one that I've made a little bit earlier. So you can just see, here is the resultant mixture.
Ah, look at that.
Oh my God.
And then to finish that off, what I do
you
is
put more yogurt on the top
I'm going
of
to
it?
just take this. I'm going to show you the most gorgeous effect on the top of it. So I'm taking another little bit of the yogurt, okay, and I'm literally just going to put a spoon or two on the top of that, and then take my palette knife, spread all of that around. This is just a gorgeous little finish. Just wait till you see the effect of this now in a second. Okay, so spread it around the top just like so. And then I've got some lovely jam here. So I've just got a little bit of raspberry jam. I'm just loosening it with plenty of mixing, you know, so just kind of robustly give that a little mix and then drizzle it ad hoc around. And then I'll just show you in just
We're
a
out
little
of time,
second.
Edward.
Here we go.
This is great for kids to make as well.
And then, oops-a-daisy. He says it's out of time. Yes, they're always at me. Now,
You
put it
just
on there,
murdered
just
your
like that.
yogurt then,
Well, it is Halloween, you know. I am like the vampire of cheesecake.
And a few berries
and
on top of
if you pop
that.
the knife into it, just kind of pop some strategically placed berries over the top. And there we've got our lovely raspberry cheesecake.
Edward.
And I'm going to put a few
You
blueberries
are
on the top.
fantastic.
We shall
Am
be,
I?
we
Thank
shall be
you are.
eating that
You're
during the
bomb.
break.
I have
Thank
the
you
kettle on for you.
Thank you
Oh, look
so
at that.
much.
The
You're
tea
so
is
good to
made.
us.
I have you spoiled.
So
You
good
do.
to us.
It's gorgeous. That looks fantastic. We're going to be having that a little later on.